Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome in this new video. In today's video, we are back on Battle Bay. And I know I have been uploading not since a long time. So yeah, basically it's been 5 days ago. I'm sorry for that. But I want to give you this message. I am going to, leave the game for a long time, and this time it's for real because, as you all know, this is not a challenge anymore. There are no rivals to compete against, and especially with friends. Like, this game is no fun without friends. And because everyone climbed so high, I decided this can't be. Anyways, we are going to review replays from Genesis, aka phonse. We are going to analyze what he is doing, and I hope you all enjoy. At the end of this video, I will tell you some things why I leave this game. Now, we see that phonse is going in combat. And we see that he throws out the grenade. Now, I want to say that this is very reckless gameplay. He tries to play the hero here. If there is anything you should not do as a shooter, it's trying to play the hero. Why? Because you can sink. And he is being attacked right now. Like, oh my gosh. This is bad. This is very bad, but sure. You can see that he is being attacked a lot. He is healing up. Great positioning right now, taking cover behind the fixers who are full HP. Furthermore, we can blame the fixers here for like being so impulsive to play their heal auras in a not covered area. Normally, you place your plasmas down where you think there is no artillery whatsoever. However, this time, these idiots will do that, and basically, it's kind of a big deal because you think you're safe in their plasma zone, but it's not. Now, this is something that is very important because now you can see Genesis almost got killed there. What is the mistake that the enemy made? The enemy makes a grave mistake for, first of all, not killing Genesis when they could do it, because there were 5 people firing at him, if not 4. And if that happens, you always want to target the person who is most close to your fleet, right? I mean, that is what in real life Marines do all the time. So it makes sense. It makes perfect sense. However, of course, this is a game, so common sense doesn't exist. Especially not in Battle Bay. Unless you have some people like me or some other people. Not that I say that I'm special. I'm just an ordinary person. What do you expect? And just because I have more influence than average people, that doesn't mean I can say that I'm amazing. I'm just your average ass person. Don't overrate me. Nice pentakill back there. And I have something to say. Be more careful. Furthermore, a great setup here. We are going to move on to the next replay. So yeah, basically the other thing that I want to talk about to you is a few questions. One of you guys will be asking, Marine, are you really going to leave Battle Bay completely? My answer to that is not entirely. But be expecting less content. Even less than it already is. And also, be suspecting that I won't return quickly because, like, nothing has changed in the couple of years. You know how boring it is playing in circles, not increasing infamy by a rigged ass matchmaking system? I mean, that's right. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm pointing to. This is just horrible. Okay, now we see this amazing replay. I have already seen it, but I just want to analyze this one more time. Phonse, please. You have been playing this game for such a long time. How can you make the mistake of equipping an uncommon sniper cannon without the right perks? How? Tell me, how can you make this mistake? Sniper cannon is not good on shooter at low league, and everyone knows this. Everyone on my channel knows this. You know it, I know it, almost everyone. If you equip a cannon like this, it's seriously an issue because standard cannon completely replaces it. It has lower cooldown and more DPS. And you're just better off then. Believe it or not, you're better off, as it has more DPS. And no, we are not gonna compare the most DPS-y weapons here, because that is not what I'm talking about, okay? Anyways, that fixer rushed in like a complete bozo there, and I have seen that already, and the other shooter died because, well, he thought, like, I'm ammo, so why not rushing in and kill myself? My god, that's such an idiot. I mean, we all know shooters are idiots, but this is next level. Holy crap. Okay, now I do want to say one thing about this replay. It is extremely rare to 1 versus 3 people with freaking shooter. And the reason why is because shooter is a slow ship. And most people dislike shooter, and like, I completely understand that. If people always ask me, Marine, why are you such in love with the Enforcer? Why is it your most favorite chip? The reason it's my most favorite chip is because it's the only fun part about this game. Literally. In my opinion, the Enforcer is the only fun part about this game. It is such a legendary ship, such an underrated ship. I really wish more people were like, ah, yeah, I'm gonna play Enforcer. I also do want to say one thing about this. Why did Genesis not use his grenade around the corners? You see that shooter is rushing at you, but you don't throw your grenade. What the hell? Okay, so basically, before people ask, why is this such a big mistake? Well, I'm going to explain to you. It's not completely a big mistake, but I want to say that if someone comes around the corner, it is always a good idea to throw your grenade out. No matter what situation you're in. And the reason why is because, first of all, they will get burn damage. And later on, that burn damage gets more and more, meaning that this tactic will work better. For Enforcers, this tactic is crucial, especially if you do double grenade. Reason why is because you hit your opponent first, they take the risk, and then they get fired by the cannon first, and you have the complete advantage and they have no arguments. And this is an advanced aiming tactic. Of course, you gotta know what you're doing, because if you don't do it correctly, you end up missing your grenade and you're fucked up, because you can't use your follow-up with the explosive cannon. And of course, you need to be sure that the opponent is there, because if you just randomly fire everything around the corner, it's not gonna work. So this is a tactic that you need to comprehend. You need to try to know what your opponent is going to do. If they already head towards you and try to kill you, then be a step ahead of them. Try to manipulate them. Make them the prey instead of you. And of course, I know, I've been playing this game for a long time. I give such advanced hints that some people don't even know about. Maybe I can make a video, perhaps, how to use grenade launcher. There is not even a guide about it, but sure. Some people will ask, why is there no guide about it? I don't know. Ask the community. So yeah, you can see this guy is spamming explosive cannons. That's right. This Ukraine player is spamming explosive cannons. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me how, but it happens. Now, furthermore, I want to say that that is a horrible setup. And in a real game, it wouldn't even make sense and it wouldn't even succeed. Even if people say, yeah, you know what, we can fire explosive cannon anyways on mid-range. Right, Hajime? Don't bother trying to hit someone on mid-range with the explosive cannon. Like I said before, the maximum range you can go is mid-close. Like the range of a missile or a grenade. Longer than that, you can't go. Some people say grenade is long range. I don't believe that either, because it has a limited amount of range. And of course, that makes sense. Because imagine a grenade will have infinite range. Bro, it's already broken with 10 seconds cooldown and almost the exact same damage as a fucking railgun. With no freaking damage drop off. Well, it has damage drop off, but that's in the area. And even if you hit not someone at the circle, the perfect circle, the autistic circle, it won't even matter because, like, it still deals almost the same damage. However, if you hit someone outside of the circle, yeah, it does deal no shitty damage. Which is why you need to time grenade correctly. You can even surf behind the waves and spam that weapon and nobody will even notice. Anyways, enough of that. So this is the content that you can expect from me in the couple of months. And it ultimately depends on myself if I want to return or not. And whatever people think about it, that's their choice. I don't care what you think, because this is my decision. And of course I had trouble making this. Of course I had. Because, like, would you like leaving all of your besties who you have been playing for like 3 years, if not more? Like, come on, man. We all know that. And I mean this seriously, because if I wasn't here talking to you like this, like, you see, the past me was only interested in one thing, and that was performance. But I don't really care about performance anymore in Battleway, because it's just a badge. Why would I care about it? Seriously. Who cares about performance in a dead game? You must have a real mental issue, don't you? Anyways, it's time for me to go sleep. And I see you later. Adios.